Chili dog. Hey guys, what's up? It's Clear 90 here, and we're back for the NR2004 Whole Food Series. And one of the craziest things that's ever happened, it's the Whole Foods 450, the race 24, and the season finale of the 2005 season, the second season of the series existence. And it's the 10th and final race of the chase, as this is actually insane because last year we had a crazy championship fight that had 7 championship contenders through the first five, the last for 4 of the last 5 races, and dwindled to 3 in the final race. We have 6 today entering the finale. Damian Porter has the slimmest 1 point lead over Benjamin Harris. Donald Wilson's won the last 2 races. He's bounced back from his 100-point penalty in race 4 of the chase to just 18 back in third. 5-time winner Jack Sloan is 25 back in fourth. Kyle Revingston, winless, is 40 points back in fifth. And Nigel Carson is sixth in points, 129 back. But that 52 car pretty much needs a miracle. The other 4 in the chase, they tried. They're going to have to battle it out for seventh, I guess. So I guess that's a thing. And we have another thing. We're going to talk about each of the drivers, so we're going to be here for a while. But I got a couple other things to talk about once we get here at Bristol Motor Speedway. This is going to be crazy. Let's see. You guys have to survive. All right. Let's see who wins practice. We're going to do all of it. Now we have another thing to talk about here, but let's just talk about everybody else first and how their season has gone once we get to this race thing, I guess. All right, practice right now. Tom Abel's winning it. He's still winning it. And I'll talk about whoever's in second right now in a few moments. I'll talk about that in just a minute. Tom Abel wins practice. Derek Stables is last there. But let's see who scores the pole. Gonna go to
drivers.
Tom Abel winning the pole. Good job. Good job for Tom Abel. Reese Turner last. Well, let's see how the championship contenders qualified. Kyle Revingston starting the highest in fifth. Nigel Carson sitting in sixth. Anybody else? Harris is starting 12th. Jack Sloan 13th. Porter 14th. Where's Wilson 18th? And he won the last Bristol race. So okay, so everyone's qualifying inside the top 20. Jack Sloan, look at him showing his speed early on, being one of the fastest in happy hour. James Connolly gonna win that. And last place will go to Chaser Bill Quinn. Now, before we get into it, let's go to that 18 car before we even talk. Let's go to the 18 car. Now, you may be wondering, what is this? Well, in case you haven't seen the craziest race ever leading up to this championship fight, Michael Young, who was driving this 18 car for the entire season, he had scored 4 wins, including back-to-back wins in the chase, despite missing it. I didn't show you the regular season points, but you could see that at the end of the last video, so it doesn't matter. And I'll show you the final regular season points after this race. Gavin Grogu, ShopRite full-time competitor, was signed to drive in his Whole Food Series debut here in the season finale at Bristol to replace the injured Michael Young, who will be out for the remainder of the season, 1 race. He probably will make Supermarket Brawl too because he's so high up in regular season points. And Grogu in his Whole Food Series debut looking to do good. He's qualifying in third. He has won at Bristol before. He won the Sharpie 500 in 2004, and right now he has 6 career ShopRite Series wins, 4 of them coming in this 2005 season, and he's a serious championship contender. All right, got a lot of time left. Kyle Revingston's gone winless the entire season, been extremely strong on short tracks, just like Abel Family Racing as a whole has. He's the only one of the 3 cars in the chase. The 5 car of Karen Abel barely missed out due to a wreck at Talladega. Revingston was a rookie in ShopRite Series last year. In his first full-time Whole Food Series effort, he hasn't scored a single win, but he's been consistent enough. He remains 40 points out of the lead, 5th in the standings. In his 2004 season, he got a preseason 25 win. He was driving the 01 Army Pontiac that Nadeau drove in 2003. So Revingston looking to capitalize here, 40 points out of the lead in 5th. Nigel Carson pretty much needs a miracle, 129 points to the good. Remember, 130 was max because there's only 36 cars in every given race here this season. Nigel got a win early on in Atlanta. A few races ago at Atlanta. He's just hoping for a miracle, maybe even jump up 1 spot in points. So I can't really talk about him much. He's been a little inconsistent, but He has a pretty respectable stat line. Benjamin Harris, driver number 10, one of the driver, probably the driver nobody thought would even make it into the chase, scored a bunch of top fives right before the chase cut off and was able to snag a spot in the chase. And he ended up getting his first win early on at Toronto, and he's been a consistent threat week in and week out. He sits second in points, just 1 point out of the lead. Next, we got Damian Porter driving the number 24. He's probably one of the luckiest drivers. Got a win early on in the season at Pocono. And the chase cutoff race, he had the final spot, the 10th seed, and he wrecked out in that race and finished 20th. But luckily for him, Michael Young and Martin Avery did not finish high enough, and Porter was able to finish that race in 20th, as I said before, and he got the last chase spot by 13 points over Michael Young. And Porter ended up winning at Daytona early on in the chase, and he's been atop the leaderboard for a good portion during this chase, and he has the points lead by just 1 point over Benjamin Harris. So let's see if Porter can maintain that. Jack Sloan, the winningest driver of the season, is coming off a disastrous 2004 season where he got a win but finished 27th in the championship due to inconsistency. Jack Sloan won the season opening race at Daytona and has 5 wins this season, the only driver from 2004 to win this season, and a grand total of 3 of his wins. 3 of his wins have come on super speedways. He won a Daytona in the season opener, and he swept both Coca-Cola super speedway races, along with winning at Pikes Peak, leading every single lap, and winning the chase opener at North Wilkesboro, where he also led every single lap, I'm pretty sure. He sits 4th in the standings, 25 points out of the lead. He's been a little inconsistent in the chase because he's had almost a 60-point lead at one point, but he dwindles because of wrecks. 3rd in points, Donald Wilson entering this race. If he did not cause a deliberate caution at the Coca-Cola Super Speedway in race 4 of the chase, he would be probably comfortable with the championship right now with about a 90 or so point lead, but that penalty docked him 100 points. But he since was able to claw his way back, winning the last 2 races at California and Talladega, and he's pushed himself to just 18 points out of the lead. Those 2 wins were part of 4 total wins, as he won twice during the regular season at Bristol and at Las Vegas. So he's looking to sweep Bristol and come away with the championship. He's also a former ShopRite competitor with a win in the Brickyard 400 in 2004 and has 38 total starts in the series. And he is the last one, so... Oh, wow, that was perfect timing, bro. Perfect timing. As the pace car is ready to go, Tom Abel and JC Calloway on the front row. Got Gavin Grogu in his Whole Food Series debut. He could be a big spoiler in here because he knows how to win at this track. Starting 3rd, rookie John Carlson 4th. Row 3 is Kyle Revingston, Nigel Carson. 4th row, Almond Turner, Sonny McPowell. And 5th row is Turbo Meme and Karen Abel rounding out your top 10. Green flag is out in the season finale at Bristol. Gavin Grogu's immediately going to take 2nd, and he's going to look for the lead. Nice corner there. They survived one turn at least. There's no caution has come out yet. Tom Abel will lead lap 1. By the way, I do have the points format, the points for the positions 1 through 24 in my NASCAR Thunder 2003 instruction booklet. So I'll be looking at that, seeing how the points will look out. We have Reese Brown in the 84 and the 44, his own teammate. And we got a spin in the back. James Connolly and Edgar Minsky are around. There's apparently no caution, but I'm not surprised. Almost 4 wide back here. They keep it going. Jack Sloan's battling for the 8th position. Kyle Revis has moved his way up to 3rd. Here comes Gavin Grogu looking for the lead. Gonna take it from Tom Abel, and Nigel Carson's looking for 3rd. Oh, we got another spin. Oh, big spin. Porter's involved with Benjamin Harris, and the caution's gonna come out for that. Oh, Porter with some heavy damage in that 24 car, and that could very well end his championship bid. Benjamin Harris has some damage to the front of the car. Let's see, do these drivers know what's at stake? Are they going to survive? As they race back to the line, Gavin Grogu, that's going to get me a little hard getting used to, has won at the caution. And let's hope none of those drivers in the championship are going to retire so we can have some fun. Anyway, let's see what happened to that caution that did not come out for a spin. It was Donald Wilson, championship competitor, into the wall, slows up Oliver Erickson, and Darren Hillis Jr. and James Connolly nowhere to go. And they both went into the wall, and Edgar Minsky turned the 28 car. Now let's see what happened on the other side of the track. Damian Porter stuck in the middle. And what happens here? Oh, it's the next lap. I don't know. Somebody got turned, but it might have been Callaway. Or somebody got turned here. Oh, no, I think it was right here. Asunji MC gets turned and slides up in the middle of the racetrack. Porter nowhere to go. Harris got a little bit of a big hit. And that's what caused that caution. And has Porter retired? No, he's still in here. Where's the 24 car? He comes into pit road now. Will the 24? He had a 1-point lead entering this race. He needs to stay alive to battle for the championship. Will it be an early exit for the two-time winner? We're about to find out. Let's hope if he can repair it. Where's Harris? Harris stayed out, so he's going to try to continue on despite having some hood damage. Cannot find car 24, bro. All right, here he is. Is Porter going to retire, or is that it for his championship? He's going to repair the car. He knows. He knows what's at stake. He's going to be laps down most likely, but Damian Porter knowing what's at stake. Here's another chaser in Sonny McPowell's over 400 points out of the lead in 10th after falling so hard in regular season points. He hasn't gotten a single top 10 this chase, unfortunately. He got a win in his debut at Dover. And there goes Damian Porter, fixes the car just enough at least to remove some parts, and looks like he's going to be on the lead lap. Damian Porter going to continue to challenge for the 2005 Whole Foods Series Championship, as all the championship contenders are alive after that first caution. Gavin Grogu leads in his Whole Foods Series debut, driving for Royal Racing Enterprises in the number 18 Chevy. Tom Abel sitting second, Nigel Carson third, Kyle Revingston, I'm pretty sure would actually no. There's Harris. Harris right now leads that. But Harris had how many points on Sloan? He had 22? No, 24. So that means where's Harris running? Oh, Benjamin's running all the way back here in 21st. That would only award him 100 points. Sloan right now running in 8th would award him 142. So Jack Sloan, I'm pretty sure, is the points leader. Kyle Revingston would only get 160, so I don't think he might be able to pass Sloan. Actually, no. Yeah, Kyle Revingston is the points leader. As the green flag comes underway, Kyle Revingston leads the championship by 1 point over Jack Sloan as they run right now. Grogu holding the lead here as he uses the high groove to get a little bit of a run. They survive on the restart. Porter, I think, just hit the wall. I couldn't tell. Somebody hit the wall in the back. And Porter's coming in again. It looks like he might have the pit road thing. Uh-oh. Let's hope it's just to fix some more damage. They continue to survive here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Donald Wilson falls back, gets a spot lost. He loses a spot to Benjamin Harris in the 10 car as Damian Porter gets put a lap down. Kyle Revingston going to steal 3rd place as Jack Sloan's moving up the ranks. He's trying to battle him to get into the top 5. Did somebody just get spun out? No, I thought somebody... Oh, big wreck! Peter Samuel and Devin Smith both upside down. Both of those drivers are chasers. And the caution, Wilson, nowhere to go for that 33 car. As the caution has come out again, Gavin Grogu is going to hit the wall. They make contact. And Grogu is going to win back at the caution line with Tom Abel getting some damage. What was that lap? Oh, please don't wreck for no reason. Because I know you doofy people like to do that. What a lap. Donald Wilson and Reese Brown coming together. Brown hitting the wall in one of his part-time Whole Foods starts after being a full-time ShopRite competitor. Wilson gets put in the wall, and Darren Hillis Jr. nowhere to go. Wilson having a rough day early on here at Bristol. Peter Samuel in the 25 gets bumped and then turned by the 30 of Jordan Van, nowhere to go. Devin Smith and Peter Samuel, some of those chasers that are not challenging for the championship tonight, and Wilson, let's hope he can survive. As pit cycles come underway, Kyle Revingston staying out to lead. That's going to be huge. He's going to get bonus points for leading a lap, 5 of them. That is crucial in this championship fight. Oliver Erickson as well staying out. It's kind of random. Asunji MC retired, by the way. I never noticed that. So we got a couple drivers staying out. Yeah, a couple of them. Even Reese Brown staying out. You got a good amount of drivers coming in. Devin Smith continues on after flipping in that. Okay. Realism, I guess. Jack Sloan came in as well. So Kyle Revingston going to lead, I think. No, he's technically not the leader yet. Is he going to pit this time? Because then he won't get the points. Donald Wilson coming in now because he was a lap down. Let's see if he can continue on. Remember, 18 points to the good. Running outside the top 30 right now. Wilson needs to stay alive if he wants to battle for the championship. How many cars is that? 14 cars or so stayed out, I think. I think it's like 10. Wilson qualified the lowest out of all of them in 18th despite winning this race early on in the season. There goes Nigel and Jack. They're already out. Gavin Grogu and Tom Abel repairing damage. And there's Wilson. Is he going to survive or is he done? Donald Wilson going to continue on. Kyle Revingston now is going to get his 5 bonus points for leading a lap under caution. That is huge for the championship. But here comes Damian Porter to his inside as he's a lap car. Devin Smith as well. Any others? The only one I could think would be Wilson, but he's still in pit road. As there go Grogu and Tom Abel repairing some damage. Tom gets rid of the hood. Kyle Revingston, your points leader, I'm pretty sure. Where's Jack running? Jack's running outside the top 10. Kyle's the only one inside the top 10. If Kyle Revingston could win this championship with 0 wins, or just 1 win in the season finale, would actually be a crazy story here with the original chase format. Kyle Revingston would get right now 180 points if this was over now, and Jackson will be getting 124. That's almost over a 50-point deficit. So he right now leads the championship by I believe 40 points as the green flag comes underway. But we still got a lot of laps to go. Win Hall running in second. Damian Porter going to clear him as he wants his lap back. I don't know if he's 1 or 2 laps down. There goes Colin Jack spinning in the back. Jack Sloan gets clipped and around goes the 4 car. Not a lot of damage on that 4, but that's still going to be big. And Benjamin Harris, heavy damage. And that is race ending and season ending for the 10 Ford. And Benjamin Harris is out of the race. And he is not going to win this championship. What a shame. The underdog, man. Done with that damage by lap 20. And that is season ending. Shame for Benjamin Harris. Gets a win, 1 point out of the championship lead entering this race. Looked like he had it after Porter got into that problem, but it looks like the championship for Benjamin Harris will not come today. It is unknown whether he's moving up to ShopRite next year or if he's staying down here. So we'll keep note of that. If you want to join the Discord server to get some series announcements for real, comment below and I'll give you the link. And Benjamin Harris out of the race 20 laps in. What a shame. And with that eliminates probably the most, because everyone thought Harris was going to win this championship because he had so much more momentum compared to Porter. Now that eliminates most likely the championship favorite. And now it's going to be an all-out brawl. One of the 6 is gone. Benjamin Harris going to be most likely finishing in the 34th position. Ouch. And right now it looks like Tom Abel and Gavin Grogu going to be lapped as their damage is so hard to overcome. As well as these other people. Got a lot of cars a lap down. There goes Grogu. Now they have to wait till they can come out. Yeah, Edgar Minsky's doing the pit road thing. He's pitting every single lap. So that's annoying, I guess. Kyle Revingston continuing to lead the championship. As he leads, Jack Sloan is still alive in 16th. He got minor damage in that, mostly in the rear. So let's see if he can remain competitive. Or is it Kyle Revingston's championship to lose? We have a bunch of lap cars underneath Kyle Revingston, which include 2 championship contenders in Damian Porter and Donald Wilson. Let's see if they can keep up with that 3 car. And remember, Revingston's teammate right behind him in the 5 of Karen Abel. Let's see if she can help her teammate out to try to battle for the championship as the green flag comes underway. Revingston not able to clear Porter's. Porter's going to remain on the inside for at least this corner. In the wall, Maximus Abel getting turned. Almond Turner getting moved by Jack Sloan. Makes some contact, a little payback on the 4, and that's going to put him in the wall. In the wall, Win Hall gets collected. They're making contact, and Sloan's outside the top 20. Here comes Wilson to the inside of Porter. He's going to take that spot away. Nigel Carson going to try to follow his team as he moves up to fourth. Jackson Mandel somehow is up to second. Kyle Revingston holding the lead. Still got a long ways to go here. What is JC Calloway doing? Oh, we got a slider. Making contact. Sloan is in the Ogson. They're spinning up there. Erickson Sloan's getting turned. Martin Avery. And that's engine problems for the 4. Jack Sloan going to be out of the race as no caution comes out as he got hit by the 35 of Martin Avery. And that's done. Jack Sloan's not winning this championship. Kyle Revingston continuing to hold the lead. Oh, we got another spin. We got Sonny McPowell and Devin Smith. They're still slowing down the leaders. And still a bunch of cars back here. Wilson's trying to get his lap back as well as Porter, but Porter's just not fast enough. Wilson's being passed by his teammate now as Wilson's running 19th. He had 7 points on Kyle, but now that dwindled down to 2 once the 3 started leading laps. Lap 30 begins. Jack Sloan going to be classified with what? A 33rd place finish? 32nd? Oh, ouch, man. Ouch. It's a shame. 5 wins on the season. Not going to be the champion here this season. Don't know if he's moving up either. As Revingston now is going to get held up by Darren Hillis Jr. and Martin Avery. And will that allow Jackson Mandel to close? Another spin happened, I'm assuming, but I don't know who it was. Revingston trying to push Avery. And now he's going to try to get to the inside of the 35. Mandel going to try to close in that 79. Revingston sliding up high. Forces Avery up into the wall. Here comes Jackson Mandel. Remember, the 3 could get spun at any given moment. Look at Harry Oddball last year. Got spun with 4 laps to go and was able to still snag the championship. But still, anything could happen to the championship leader here at Bristol. Got the other Abel family racing car with damage here in the 14. Let's see if he can do something about it to help his teammate. Grogu having trouble in his debut here into the wall again. He's stuck a lap down. Oh, Mandel's into the wall. Sent it too deep in that corner. And Karen Abel going to take the 2nd position away from Jackson Mandel. As Kyle Revingston, looking for his first Whole Foods Series victory, holds the lead by over a second over his teammate, Karen Abel. He has a comfortable points lead now. Don't know by how much because the highest championship contender right now is running a lap down in 18th. Oh, we got a spin. Devin Smith gets spun around. Up onto the track. Is that a caution? The caution has come out. Hit hard by JC Calloway in front of Revingston, and he survived. Oh my goodness. See what I mean? He could have gotten killed there at any given moment. As the caution comes out again, Devin Smith, who was coming off pit road, gets spun around. Or he came off pit road. What happened to him? He gets turned by Derek Stables in the 20, and he slides up onto the track and gets hit by the 1 here, JC Calloway. And Revingston was able to notch his way through that. The 5 got clipped, I think. Now it looks like is when their scheduled pit stops come into play on lap 38 of 75. Darren Hillis Jr. I think is a lap down, so he stayed out, yeah. He had a couple other guys staying out, but I think they're all lap down, so it doesn't matter. If Revingston gets put behind the lead and he gets put in that big gaggle of cars, he's not safe. Because remember, 4 of the championship contenders already out of the race. Well, 2 of them, actually. Porter's just chilling right now in 24th, a lap down, so he's just hoping for a miracle at this point. Wilson just needs to try to get his lap back somehow. He needs Revingston to get into some problems. And it all starts is if Abel Family Racing goes with their trademark horrible pit stop. Let's see if Revingston's able to hold the lead. Maximus Abel going to come out in front of him. I don't know if he's for position. John Carlson, Edgar Minsky. A couple cars coming out in front of the 3, but I think they're a lap down. Mandel's going to beat him off. Jackson Mandel beats off Kyle Revingston. Revingston again. This is the worst part of the season to have pit road issues, and Kyle Revingston, and Karen Abel having pit road issues. And look how many cars. Donald Wilson gets around him. Damian Porter and Kyle Revingston still stuck on pit road. And Karen Abel's going to take it. And Revingston comes out now. Horrible pit stop for Abel Family Racing. Nigel Carson had a bad pit stop too. And who's the new leader? I'm pretty sure it might be James Connolly here in the 28. And yes, James Connolly is your leader, followed by John Carlson in second. What is this? This is a weird restart. Connolly is like 5 cars between him and second. Revingston got put all the way back to 12th. And where's Wilson? He's still a lap down, but now Revingston could get involved in those issues with the lap cars. Darren Hillis Jr. is the one in front, but James Connolly is the leader as they lead us to the green flag. Mike, man, that's annoying. Gavin Grogu holding up the 28. They're making contact. We got cars spinning in the back. Are they alive? They're spinning a lot. I don't know what's happening. Grogu's getting flipped over. Revingston hits the 18. As Grogu lands on his wheels, Kyle Revingston with damage. And I don't know what's happening. I'm confused. Oh, when Wilson didn't get around Connolly, he's going to remain a lap down. As the caution comes out again, what is happening here at Bristol? Oh gosh. It's right back here. James Carey in the 7 car and Jackson Mandel, they all got into this weird little thing. Erickson got spun around. And then I don't know what happened to the 18. That was a hard hit for the 7 car. The 3 might be able to keep going from that, but damage is going to hinder him nonetheless. And that's going to be huge for Donald Wilson and Damian Porter if they want to challenge for this championship. Where's the 18 car? He's up here, gets put in the wall by Avery and then spun around by Connolly. Nowhere to go, gets hit hard, and then Michael Ogson flips him over, and right there gets hit by the 3 car. As Gavin Grogu, rough Whole Food Series debut, led a few laps in the beginning, but just damage got the best of him, I guess. Who pit? Revingston stayed out, so see if that damage is not too much to handle with or not. Uh-oh, does Wilson have a problem? Wilson coming into pit road. Porter remains out. And Wilson looks like he's going to try to fix the car a little bit. Porter has a chance to get his lap back. He's 3 laps down. Never mind. He has a chance to get a lap back. He's got 30 laps to go once they go green flag. And Revingston's in the middle of some chaos. Running in 8th. Wilson right now is still on pit road. No, there he goes. He's going to come out behind Avery. But he's going to be right by Revingston. So it's going to be close. Where is he? Is he 2 laps down? Or is he 1 lap down? I'm not sure. Hold your horses, guys. We're coming to the green flag. 30 laps to go. A bunch of lap cars looking like a real restart, except everyone on the inside's a lap down. James Connolly leading with John Carlson, Turbo Meme, Jackson Mandel, and Edwin Luck, your top 5. Championship points leader Kyle Revingston running in 8th as the green flag comes underway. 30 laps to go here at Bristol. Porter going to try to get one of his laps back. Gets around Connolly. And there's a spin in front of Revingston. Wilson around. Revingston getting hit. And that might be damage, race ending for Donald Wilson. And Porter's able to get a lap back. As Kyle Revingston with very minute damage is probably going to survive. As he sits in 10th. Wilson might be out. As the caution has come back out again. Wilson's still alive on the meter and looks like he's going to continue on. They know what's at stake. He removes the hood and he continues on. He's still a lap down in 19th, it looks like. Oh, he's going to line up right next to Kyle if he can get there in time. He's going to line up right next to Kyle Revingston. Porter got a lap back, but he's still 2 laps down. James Connolly continuing to lead. Maximus Abel in the 8 car underneath him. James Connolly 2nd. Edwin Luck moved up to 3rd. Mandel 4th, and Meme fell back to 5th. Green flag comes back out. James Connolly running away. As those lap cars are going to definitely halt those guys. Revingston gets put up high. He's in a 3 wide with Porter. Tom Abel gets clipped by his teammate, and around goes Tom. Clips Wilson. And they're spinning in front of him again. They survived. And James Connolly most likely just won back at the caution, and Wilson just trying to survive. gets clipped by Revingston's teammate Tom Abel, who got into the 3-car a little bit there. What is happening today here at Bristol, man? Check out what happened here. That's not a good camera angle. Right here, clips the 3, slides down into the 33, and then clips nowhere to go. And something happened in front of them. Luckily, the 33 should keep going from that, realistically, honestly. Then what happened over here? Bill Quinn gets turned by Martin Avery into the wall. Nowhere to go for Turbo Meme, who was running inside the top 5. James Connolly just slow and steady, man. Slow and steady. 25 cars remain. 20 laps to go at the caution. Kyle Revingston leads the championship, running in 8th. Donald Wilson 10 positions below him, a lap down. The green flag comes back underway for James Connolly. Porter trying to get another lap back. Derek Stables slowing down. Revingston nearly got turned by Reese Brown. Yeah, where's Porter running? He's 22nd. Revingston trying to move up. Gets around Wilson on the inside. Remember, Porter had a grand total of a 39-point lead. Sorry, 40-point lead over Kyle Revingston. Porter's running in 22nd. James Connolly, the leader, gets turned. Peter Senti puts him in the wall and the leader's around. In front of everybody. Oh, and Revingston, heavy damage. Oh, no. Holy crap. Wilson gets around it. Wilson and Revingston, more damage. Holy crap, and Porter got around him. Dude, nobody. I don't know who's going to win the championship. Oh my gosh. And Mandel, his good day is over as well. Dude, James Connolly, the leader, gets a little turn by Peter Sens moved out of the way and pays him back by shoving him in the wall and then causing a wreck of his own. Man, dude, that's a rookie mistake. You don't do that. You're leading the race and then you end up messing up the drivers in the battling for the championship. That is some huge stuff. Anyways, the caution comes out. Revingston getting more damage ever so slightly. And Donald Wilson gets put back in front of him. Edwin Luck is your new leader, looking for his first career win. He missed a race due to an injury. Oh, Bill Quinn just blew up. He's going to be out. Of course, less spots. 4 to 3 to die in, so if he gets put, he would only get put back. Porter's right now running 20th. That would give him 103 points. Revingston 7th, give him 146. Right now, Revingston's leading the championship by 6 points. That's just 2 positions. Well, actually, no. He's actually leading the points by 11 because he led laps earlier. That's only like 4 spots. Porter can gain a few more spots, and he's got the championship. Revingston needs to survive. Nigel Carson looking for the lead. He's the long shot in the championship. I don't know where he is because I haven't paid attention to him much recently. Derek Stables hard in the... Oh, what the heck was that? Derek gets flipped onto pit road. No idea what just happened. The caution comes out. Nigel Carson's the... No, the caution did come out. Nigel Carson leads the race. Revingston trying to survive back in 8th. I have to check what happened to Avery and Stables, but I don't know. Wilson's teammate Almond Turner are going to go to these inside now. Oh my gosh, this is insanity. These last few races, man, this chase has been absolutely ludicrous. Nigel Carson trying to do everything he can to gain as many spots and points he can to try to somehow get into this championship fight. He was 129 entering this race. Revingston to the inside of Wilson. To take that, Wilson is battling right now. He's in 16th. Where's Porter at? 19th. Into the wall goes the 24 car. Karen Abel running in 3rd, trying to get her to 2nd on Edwin Luck. Alright, I'm about to do something risky. I'm going to check what the heck happened to Derek Stables and Martin Avery in that wreck that didn't have a caution because they immediately got towed. Come on. Come on. Come on, guys. Right here, on the restart, Martin Avery gets into Derek Stables and... Yeah, what? Holy crap. Physics make no sense. I have no say in this. I don't know what's happening. He even gets hit and then gets towed immediately. Oliver Erickson came in. What the heck is happening right now? Nigel Carson holding the lead. Edgar Minsky gonna hold him up on the outside lane with just a few laps remaining. Where's Porter? Revingston moves up, battling for 5th on Logan Reveler. Porter in 19th. He's 2 laps down. The next, he has to pass the 9 to gain a spot. Karen Abel looking for the lead now. Carson got held up so much. Revingston running in 5th. He's a 155. That's 160 points. Porter only gets 106. He's got the points lead by a pretty small margin. By just 50. He gets the points lead by, I believe, 15. As the last laps are coming underway in the 2005 season. 3 laps to go. Nigel Carson versus Karen Abel. Abel looking for his first win of the season. They make contact. Holy crap, they survived. They survived. No caution. That could have been disastrous, but that would have ended the race. I think Kyle would have wanted that. 2 laps remaining. Nigel looking for his second win of his career and in the chase. Karen looking for his first win since the Fall Talladega race last year. Got John Carlson coming to the white flag. 1 lap to go at Bristol. 1 lap to go in the 2005 Whole Food Series season. Nigel Carson holding the lead in a race filled with calamity. In the last few races filled with calamity. He's going to come off the final corner. Going to try to gain as many points. He wins Bristol. And a winless 0-win championship is going to go to Kyle Revingston, the 2005 NASCAR Whole Food Sportsman Series champion. He gets it with 0 wins. A 5th place position is going to give him the championship. What a W. I'm pretty sure he's the champion. Like, I'm 99% sure. We're going to check in the point standings just to be completely sure. I'm not 100% sure. Wilson coming home in 15th, and Porter was able to get to 17th. And Nigel, of course, gets the win, but I'm pretty sure he's not the champion because he was so far back. What a race. The most likely champion in Kyle Revingston gets a 5th place, and I'm pretty sure he's the champion. Reese Brown, good 4th place finish. As let's see, I'm pretty sure he's the champion in the chase format, and we'll find out in just a few moments. The finale is over. Let's see who's the champion. I'm pretty sure it's Kyle, but we'll be back in a moment to crown the series champion. Oh gosh, here we go. Alright guys, before I show you the point standings, I just found out I had a severe problem putting the regular season score forward things. By the way, these results you see behind me a little bit, this isn't correct. I had to do all of score 4 again, put all the races in again because I don't know why it's not working. It deleted everything I had for the season, so I have to redo the entire video, the point standings. So I'll be back in a few moments. Of course, for you it's gonna be little. For me, it's gonna be a while. I don't know what happened. It probably is gonna prove I'm not gonna use score 4 again. It just decided to break. Every time I start it up, it says it won't like. Let me just show you this. It shows me that. I don't know why. It's never done this before, but it happened in the season finale, so I have to do this all over again. This is the only solution I can unfortunately find right now, so I'll come back in just a moment. All right, guys, I'm back with the regular season points. I've been at it for the last few minutes. As I said before, Score 4 deleted the whole thing, the whole standings thing for the 2005 Whole Food season. I don't know why. It just doesn't want to load up. I showed you before. I've been at it for the last few minutes. I had to redo everything and put all the new races, put all the race files back in. So here's race 24, the finale at Bristol. Here it is. We had 8 cautions for 32 laps, over half the race. 5 lead changes over 6 different leaders. Oh my gosh, that was annoying. I'm probably never going to use score 4 again after that. Here are your results for the race. Oh my gosh, Revingston led the most laps at 23, so I'm pretty sure he has it. Winless champion, Kyle Revingston. I mean, of course, not official until I check everything, but I'm like 99% sure he's got it. Anyway, that's the regular race results, and we'll see the regular season championship, even though that is not what happened. Donald Wilson ate the crap out of everybody. He ends that. Kyle Revingston is second in regular season points. Jack Sloan, Nigel freaking flew up high. Yep, Michael Ogson finishes as the highest non-chaser, beating Young because Michael Young finished didn't make the race. Michael Ogson will be finishing 11th in points. Michael Young 12th, 13th Avery, 14th Reveler, 15th Karen, 16th Edwin Luck, 17th Connolly, 18th Carlson, 19th Erickson, 20th Tom Abel, 21st Colin Jack, 22nd, and then everyone else is the same. So, yep, that's how the regular season points ended. I'll go to the stats in a bit. Now is for the official chase to officially crown our champion. All right, guys, it's official. Kyle Revickson is a winless Whole Food Series championship. Zero wins, seven top fives, 13 top tens, an average finish of 13.79 is going to win the championship by 13 points over Damian Porter. If he could have just gone back on the lead lap, Porter might have had the championship locked up. Donald Wilson will finish third in points, just 25 points out of the lead. If he didn't get his goofy penalty, he would have been the champion by 75 points, but that's not what happened. Benjamin Harris, unfortunately, heartbreak, finishes fourth, 62 points out of the lead. Nigel Carson, with that win, jumped up to fifth in points, 74 out. Jack Sloan, with that horrible finish, falls all the way to the end in sixth in the standings with 5 wins, 84 out of the lead. 5 wins, 9 top 5s, and 12 top 10s at average finish of 14.26 for Sloan. Carson, 2-5-11, 15.13. Porter had 2-4-9, 15.08. Harris, 1 win, 7 top 5s, 9 top 10s, 15.29 average. And Wilson, 4 wins, 11 top 5s, 14 top 10s, an average finish of 9.96. Wow. Anyway, and then Bill Quinn finishes seventh in points, 235 back. Peter Samuel, 360 back. Devin Smith, 364 back. Sonny McPallis, who did not get a single top 10 the entire chase, finishes 484 points back in 10th. That is your final chase order. Those are your top 10 in the championship. Michael Ogson was the highest non-chaser, finishing 11th in the standings. Congratulations to Kyle Revingston being a winless champion. He was 40 points out of the race, in fifth out of the championship lead, and fifth in the standings. Comes out with the championship, 13 points in front of Damian Porter. That's only like 4 or 5 positions. And Revingston did lead the most laps at 23, so that helped him as well. Congratulations again to Kyle Revingston and Able Family Racing for getting each of their first Whole Food Series championship, and we wish Revingston well on his future endeavors. But it has been confirmed already. It's on our fandom that Revingston is going to come back next year in the 3 car. Currently, of course, that's what they said. Of course, anything could change at any time. But if that's the case, Revingston's going to go battle for back-to-back championships and once again still look for that first career win. Anyway, the stats for this season. Yeah, all that. Hold up. Points breakdown. What? All right. Jack Sloan gets the most wins at 5, followed by Donald Wilson and Michael Young with 4, Martin Avery 3, Damian Porter 2. I think somebody else had 2. Most top 5s goes to Donald Wilson at 11, followed by Jack Sloan with 9. Benjamin Harrison Revingston had 7. Michael Young 6. Then most top 10s, Donald Wilson gets 14. The Revingston's 13, the champion. Jack Sloan 12. Nigel Carson 11. And Bill Quinn 10. Jack Sloan with the most poles at 5, followed by Avery's 4. Bill Quinn's 3. Wilson's 3. And Peter Sense's 2. The most laps completed goes to Donald Wilson, who got 1,056 laps completed out of 1,117 total laps that we've run. Over Michael Ogson, 1042, Revingston, 1039, James Connolly, 1011, and Nigel Carson, 991. Most laps led goes to Jack Sloan, 219 on the season. 133 Wilson, 118 Young, 87 Avery, 64 Porter. Most miles completed out of 1,385 miles run. Donald Wilson ran the most at 1,299, followed by Michael Ogson at 1,260, Jordan Bear at 1,243, Tom Abel 1,227, and Kyle Revingston at 1,210, the champion. Fastest average speed, Sprite 250. Slowest average speed to the first Bristol race. Biggest margin of victory was in the first Rockingham race, nearly by 3 seconds. Wow. So almost all the races had close finishes. Closest margin of victory was 1/10 of a second at California. Fastest poles at Talladega to Reveler, just the 2 races to go, or 1 race to go if you don't count this one. The slowest poles, McPalace at Sonoma. Most lead changes was at that last Talladega race, at 17. Most leaders was at the first Talladega race, Chase Cutoff, 12. Most cautions is at Richmond, 9. 35 cars were running in the finish in the second Rockingham race. And most DNFs was at Las Vegas, of all places, 24. So that's it. The end of the 2004 Whole Foods Series season. And congratulations for one final time for Able Family Racing getting their first championship at any of the divisions, coming with Kyle Revingston, who exposes the system with the original chase format, wins the championship by 13 points with 0 wins. Congratulations to that 3 team. We wish Revingston well on his future endeavors, whether he's going to go for back-to-back Whole Foods championships or if he'll move back up to ShopRite for the 2006 season. I hope you guys like that video. Please like, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.